anyway. Cliche, 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 cliche. Who wants that hero love that saves the day? Anyway. Cliche, 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 cliche. What about the bad guy goes good? Yeah. An innocent love I misunderstood. Yeah. Black hourglass, toast to cliches in the dark past. Toast to cliches in the dark past.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You are listening to the best talk show in the world, and we are He Say, She Say Live. And I'm here with the beautiful Sean Jones.
Hi, everybody.
And I am King Gerald Jones. He Say, She Say is a talk show that focuses on dating, sex, what else?
Male-female interactions, the differences, similarities, basically a way for us to kind of get to know each other better.
Right. And that's basically the premise for women and men to, find some kind of understanding or even encourage just dialogue so we can find understanding or get each other's perspective to have healthier relationships, healthier situationships, healthier sex.
Healthier sex,
all those things. So, and what we like to do is encourage callers and viewers to call in and give us your opinion or speak on what we have talked about before or today, because me and Sean are just two people and we have our own belief and our own opinion, but we welcome you guys to call and, give us your perspective and so on and so forth. So the beautiful Sean Jones is going to give you the number.
Oh, really? You go.
I beat you to it.
Uh-huh. Okay, the call-in number is area code 323-965-1600. Again, 323-965-1600. You did get me because I'll make you give it out.
Exactly.
Now.
I'm going to give it out too. I think I know. Wait. 323-965-1600.
That's it.
Bam. One more time. See, I'm a pro now.
You're a pro.
I had it messed up at first, but I'm pro. 323-965-1600. And again, we encourage you guys to call in and give us your opinion or talk about whatever, we may be discussing on the show. I'm going to go ahead and give it to Sean Jones. We're going to put our headphones on and we're going to get off into this topic.
So today's show is can friends with benefits and booty calls transition into a real relationship?
Right. Booty calls? Would you say booty calls?
Booty calls.
Huh?
Booty calls.
Okay. And friends with benefits?
Friends with benefits.
Fringe benefits?
Two different things.
I know, but
two different.
But fringe, strange benefits.
Friends with benefits have fringe benefits.
Right.
Absolutely.
Benefits, right.
So, what's your take on the topic?
My take on the topic is any friendship that I'm involved in with the opposite sex is going to be beneficial.
I know.
There's going to be benefits of the fringe kind. Fringe. Hence
cool.
The word fringe.
No.
And with that being said, no, for real, in all honesty, in all seriousness, I do personally feel that, well, to be honest with you, I feel that's, in my life, that's how it goes. I have to be your friend with benefits first before we go to anything. Like, I don't see any other way for us to do it.
Okay.
We have to. Do you agree with that? Like, we have to
be friends before we do anything else. But you're the kind of person that just you have sex with all your friends.
Not all of them, but and this is what it's funny because I tell a lot of females that I see date or friendship with. I have enough friends. Right. I have a mom, I have a sister, I have a best friend, and I have a couple more friends. So now the extent of my friendships is we got to have intercourse.
Run it.
Yeah, like I don't need any more advice. I don't need any more perspective because I have a female team. And then I'm not even mentioning the female team that I am having sex with that are my friends too. So you coming in way out the outskirts trying to get in this situation, and they really be trying to hit me with that, which I totally understand it, but it's just not going to happen. They be like, well, we could be friends. I have a lot of friends. I have a lot of friends. With friends benefits.
Understood.
With friends benefits. So when they come into the situation and they think they're just going to, why? Like, why?
Got it.
Why? That's why? Like, Why not?
What are you giving me? What do I get out of this?
Like
That's how. That's
it
you.
sounded bad.
That's you.
It sounded bad the way you said it.
It is what it is.
Huh?
So, have you? You probably have. I don't. You know what? I don't want to assume. Have you ever had a friends with benefits situation that turned into a relationship?
Yeah, and that's what I was thinking. I'm gonna clarify. All my situations, we have been friends with benefits first.
Got it.
In order to go anywhere with me in a seriousness or relationship or situationship or dating or whatever, we're gonna be friends, of course, and then we're gonna have benefits to that. Because, like, let's say if we get together.
And the sex is not good.
And the sex is not good. We're not compatible. We need to know, So
I get it.
Let's get these benefits out the way. Let's get these wages and benefits out the way and see if we're compatible mentally.
Is there a compensatory package? Like, the stocks come with that? Is there like a retirement plan?
I don't know about that part, but the stimulus, the
stimulus package.
Right. They're equipped with stimulus package.
You're hilarious.
Equipped with stimulus package. But I mentioned it on my Facebook.
I'm going to pull that up and see what was said.
Yeah, I mentioned it on my Facebook, and it was kind of crazy, or lack of a better word, to see the different perspectives. Like, a lot of women said yes, to be honest with you. They said you can go from a booty call or or friends with benefits into a serious relationship. But there were some women or some people on my Facebook that said it wouldn't. I want you to read a couple comments if you...
I'm waiting on this to load.
And yeah, but the majority said yes, that you can go into a situation of friends with benefits and booty calls, and then it blossom into, a productive relationship. Some people even said they got married from it. They said they've been in last long in relationship. But like I said, for me, that's kind of how it has to go.
Okay.
Like, I wouldn't see it any other way unless we were platonic friends. Mm-hmm. But if we were platonic friends, it's pretty much going to stay there.
Got it. Understood.
Unless she's feeling a certain type of way on a certain type of night and the moon is just right and the stars is aligned.
Are we past that now?
Then now we into the friends benefits of the friendship. Into the friendship.
Okay, got it.
Did you see any comments that caught your eye? Or?
A lot of people say yes.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Some people say they talked about how they have been in a situation that turned into a relationship and it's like a decade strong.
Right.
Some people said that they don't do booty calls anymore. They did them. It didn't work out for them, so they're not going to try to do the friends with benefits thing again. And...
we about to get all up in your Kool-Aid.
You go. Knock yourself out.
Oh, what? We about to get all up inside. Question.
Yes.
With the Jeopardy background beat. Have you ever had a situation where you had a friends with benefits, not for relationship yet, just the friends with benefits and booty calls? Have you done those? Do you do those? What's your take on those?
I've had friends with benefits situation.
Currently or just before?
No, nothing currently, but before.
What's wrong?
I'm on hiatus.
Huh? Oh no! You got to get your stuff.
I got to get my life right.
You got to get into perspective. So not now.
No.
Okay,
but I have had friends with benefit situations. Yes.
Okay, now with that being said, because I thought I didn't think that, but some women would have said no, I don't do it, like the girl that mentioned but with that being said,
I'm not a booty caller, but
what's the difference? Okay,
for me, the difference is a booty call is somebody that you just hook up with to have sex.
Right.
You guys don't go out in public. You guys don't go around each other's families. You guys don't date. Like it pretty much is just sex between you. Right. It's like, come over, let's hook it up. There's no sleeping over. There's no making breakfast in the morning. Shit. Pretty much.
I come out at night.
So to me, that's a booty call situation.
Oh, okay. So thanks for bringing that in perspective, because I really didn't get it. Now that you mentioned it, I get it perfectly. But so you don't do the booty call, but you have had the friends with benefits, basically. What's the difference is there a difference between friends with benefits and actually dating?
Yes.
Which do you want to tell?
I can only speak for me. Okay. I can only date someone I could see myself being in a relationship with.
Okay.
Friends with benefits, I already know this is not going anywhere. Now,
just sex, or we're friends.
We're friends. Sex. We kick it. We hang out. We can do a bunch of stuff together. We can go places and have fun. And you can come around my people, and I go around your people, and all of that. But there's no relationship goal at the end.
So, in hindsight, do you think friends with benefits can possibly turn into a relationship?
For me, no.
So they already know once they in the friend zone. Well, it was, to be honest with you, that's a win.
They be trying because
Yeah,
because what usually
sex?
because what usually happens for you happens for me.
And what's that? Explain it.
They decide that they want to be in a relationship.
Oh,
and then it becomes pressure on me to be in a relationship.
They win it because they having sex, ain't they?
They want
or
more.
They want more.
They want more.
Oh my God, they want more. I thought they was, but ultimately you're right. If someone wants more, it is going to be like taking a loss. So I do kind of get that or whatever.
So,
that's crazy.
Yeah, I know, right?
So are you prone to a relationship?
What?
Are you against relationships?
No, absolutely not. No. And I think in 2015 I'll probably be in one.
Huh?
I know, right?
Oh, you know somebody? You know somebody that knows somebody?
Get out of here.
You don't want to spill the beans?
No.
You know the listeners want to hear the beautiful signs on.
No, I was having this conversation with someone actually earlier today. Uh-huh. I go through phases. Okay. And I know myself.
Right.
Well, I take that back. Sometimes I flip, but I usually flip when I'm transitioning. So I'll be in a place in my life where I'm like, I don't want to be in a relationship.
Right.
I can date, I can hang out, we can have a good time, but I don't want to be in a relationship.
Right.
And then I'll get to a place where I'm like, okay, I kind of, maybe I do. And then on Wednesday, no, I don't.
Oh,
and then on Friday, maybe I do.
That's terrible.
Well,
you're confusing them.
But I've recently, and when I say recently, I mean like in the last 2 weeks, gotten into a place where I'm like, you know what, I think I can be in a relationship.
Now, with that being said, is there a specific body
No.
or person, or you just feeling like that?
Yeah, no, because my willingness and wanting, desire to be in a relationship has nothing to do with another person. Has everything to do with whether or not I'm ready to make the sacrifices and the commitment required to be in a healthy relationship.
Got you. That makes sense.
And I know when I'm not. Now, sometimes it gets tricky with I am. But I know when I'm not.
Right. Well, let me ask you another question. So have you ever had any situations that you just strictly wanted it to be FWB, which is friends with benefits, and I guess the male or the opposing person went crazy or couldn't handle it, or you want to share?
This is not a show on stalkers, is it?
He stalked?
He did.
Can I be honest with you too? Yeah. I've stalked before. Can y'all believe the King Gerald? But it was before I knew what I knew as a man. Like
before you became King Gerald.
Right,
it was before, when you were just Gerald.
Attention, where's the cameras? Like, look, I got to find the cameras. Attention, King Gerald Jones. Before I became King Gerald Jones, the Great, the Honorable, I had to learn to become a king. And with that being said, I made blunders and mistakes as a boy or as a male. But with that being said, get us back to the double camera. With that being said, I've stalked before.
Yeah.
I really liked her. And I wasn't even in love with her. I was just infatuated with her.
I get it.
At the moment.
Yeah.
I was 23 years old. It was something new, something different, something fresh. And I really, thought I wanted her. Mm-hmm. So it took my emotions, and that also goes with King Gerald Jones status. Before I had control of my emotions and understood as a man that I have to control my emotions. I can't just be a leaf flying in the wind.
Now that I agree with. We usually don't agree, but that I agree with.
And I started putting my life and my manhood in perspective. Now I know, there are certain rules that you have to abide by. With that being said, point being, I stalked.
I get it. He slashed my tires, like all kind of stuff. Fought people, all kind of stuff.
Oh, no. I almost fought somebody.
See?
I'm going to tell you a quick story. And then I'm going to tell you quick. Do I want to tell the story?
Please do.
And it's kind of long and drawn out. I told my close friends that listen, they'll know the story, but I'm going to try to make it as short as possible. Point being, I had a female, liked her, infatuated with her, wanted to be with her, whatever. I was at work. How can I make this fast? I was at work. She was supposed to come pick me up. It didn't happen. I had my brother come pick me up. I get home. It was actually a graveyard shift. I get home, and I'm about to go to sleep, and she calls me, and I'm like, well, why you didn't come get me? So, and her story sounded funny. I think she said something about she was at her best friend's house. Now I'm up. Now I was going to sleep. You should have left me alone.
Now you
I got up, so I took my brother's car and I drove over there. Mm-hmm. She told me she was at her best friend's house.
So you went to go see.
So I got in there.
Understood.
On some weak shit, but this is what I did at the moment.
I get it.
So I drove, and her car is there. Mm-hmm. She just told me she drove to her best friend's house. So I go up to the stairs and I knock on the door. Boom, 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 boom. Nobody comes to the door. Boom, 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 boom. Nobody comes to the door. Okay, so I leave. I go home. This is before I had a cell phone. This was when I was 23. Cell phones was just now cracking or whatever. So I go home and I have to get on the
The landline.
Got on the landline and I called her. She had a cell phone. I called her, and she was like, I was like, man, I just went to your house, and I forget what she said, but it was some BS. So I hang up the phone, going to sleep. She calls me back.
Okay.
You should have let me sleep.
Right.
So long story short, I go back over there. When I get over there this time, I knock on the door. How did this happen? She comes to the door, but she's not letting me in the door.
Somebody's in there.
She's not letting me in the door. Her and her best friend got 2 guys in there. So she tried. I see. That's why I got to make it short because I don't want to take up too much time. There was a black Range Rover in the parking structure, and I forgot to tell you when I first went over there. I noticed that this car don't be over there like in these condos. So I'm looking all through the tent window. Like, I don't know, am I looking for panties?
Oh my God.
What am I looking for? But anyway, I get over there and get back over there, and the Range Rover's over there. So I'm like, it's strange. Like, this car has never been over there before. Long story short, she comes to the door. It's 2 guys in there. She tries to tell me that they just got there, but I saw the Range Rover prior when I first went. So this is the only reason why I really knew for sure that she was cheating, if you want to call it that. Her best friend had a son. The little son loved me. He came outside. He heard me arguing with, I almost said her name. He heard me arguing with her. So he comes out and he said, Gerald, why are you mad? What's wrong? What happened? And I'm like, nothing, man. I forget the little dude name. I'm like, nothing. He said, are you mad? He said, I'm going to tell you what happened. He said, that guy right there slept in the room with and this one slept with my mom in the living room. Furious.
I'm sure.
Furious. I want to fight.
I'm sure.
Why do I want to? Now, like I said, this is long story. I'm trying to cut this down. So the dude come outside. I call my brother, whatever. I'm like, hey, I'm about to get with the dude program, whatever. So my brother get over there. When they come out, I'm like, I'm waiting on this dude. Waiting on him.
Ready.
About to fight. A dude that ain't did nothing to me.
Right.
But trying to get some
and may
poo-poo.
not have even known you existed.
Right, but trying to get some poo-poo. I'm mad at him for getting some poo-poo. So my brother like, man, I'm telling my brother, it's about to go down. My brother trying to talk me out of it. Like, no, don't do it. Gerald, don't do it. Long story short, I don't do it, but I was ready to fight, get with the dude program. And he didn't even, are you listening?
I'm listening, baby.
So I was trying to get his program, and it was uncalled for. I was totally out of line. He just wanted some poo-poo.
But you felt what you were feeling.
Yeah, that was terrible. I would never want to go back to that boy again. Okay.
No, I was listening. I was trying to pull up some comments, but I was absolutely listening to your story.
So I just gave the listeners a brief because I haven't always been King Gerald Jones, the great that you see before you. You know what I'm saying? You have to mature and grow into who you're gonna be.
Understood.
Yeah.
So do you think it's? I think a lot of FWB. I think now people don't necessarily date like they used to, and courtship isn't necessarily what people are looking for. So I think now a lot of people go from FWBs to relationships. It's like, we meet, I like you, I think you're attractive, we're going to hook up.
Right.
And then after hooking up for so long and spending time with each other, then it just kind of rolls into.
See what's up after we.
You got to sing it into the mic.
We got to see what's up because that sounded perfect. That sounded like music to my ears. I was about to sing.
Oh my God.
That's what it is. Like if we're attracted to it, what games are we playing? I mean, not necessarily saying the next person is playing games, but what are we trying to do? Like for me, this is my thing. This is my perspective and take on it. Relationship doesn't equate to sex, and what I mean by that is this. We know initially we're attracted to each other or we're not. Mm-hmm. We know initially if we want to bump uglies, but we don't know if we want to be in a relationship.
True.
Immediately. True. We don't know each other, likes, dislikes, introspective thoughts on certain things. So let's get this out. Let's act on this. Mm-hmm. Like, let's get this out the way. And if later on we feel like we want to get to know each other to the level where, and to me, it's a turnoff for me when women try to equate relationship into sex. I immediately think they're immature.
Okay.
Because, like, In order to figure out if we want to be in a relationship, that takes time.
True.
You knew if you liked me or not. I knew if I was attracted to you or not.
Attracted, yes.
Now, even if she does want to wait on the comfortability, I can understand that and feel that too if she want to wait on the comfortability of sex. But just don't try to equate, oh, well, we're going to be in some kind of, no, we're not. It's off with your head.
And this is another show topic, but I think a lot of the times from what I hear with women who feel like that or who think like that, or women who are celibate or they're being abstinent, they have done the FWB thing and it didn't turn into anything, or they've given themselves to people and they wanted something more and nothing came of it. So they're like, well, I've done it this way, it didn't work, I'm going to try to do it.
And you know what, beautiful Sean Jones, I can totally understand and I respect that. It's just we won't have nothing going on.
I get it.
You got to fix yourself. You got to get where you need to get.
Fix yourself.
You got to get. You got to figure your stuff out.
Right, I get it.
Even if you are going, I respect it if you're going through that phase of like, well, let me try the celibacy thing. I respect it, but you're not about to try it on Gerald.
I get it. Let me tell you about. Look, you remind me of. So I met this gentleman.
Usher?
No.
Oh, I thought you said.
No.
Tyson Beckford?
No.
Who else y'all be liking? Where's the other guys y'all be liking? Who you like?
I have two guys that I go
Who?
Google over.
Who are they? Inform us of your like.
Idris Elba and Tyrese.
So I look like Idris?
No.
I know. I'll remind you of Idris a little bit. This much. Look. This much. I'll remind you of Idris.
No.
This much?
Definitely
Oh,
not.
go lower.
Nope.
Look.
I'd throw away all my rules and regulations for him.
And the funny part about, what's so funny is I was thinking about this and I had a conversation with one of my lady friends. I date like I'm famous or something.
Right.
Like I date like I'm.
You kind of are.
I date, but I date like I'm Kobe or something. Like, nigga, you know me.
Run it.
What you want to do? Like we could figure all that out after we didn't deal with it.
But it works for a lot of people. I met a guy. This is what I was going to tell you. I met a guy. And met him at a restaurant. I was there by myself, chilling. Came over.
By yourself?
Yeah, I have to go out by myself all the time.
Okay.
I'm planning on going to lunch by myself tomorrow. I'm what?
Probably should take you.
No, I'm not. Definitely not taking you.
Hands up. Volunteers.
I should take you. Maybe.
With
we'll
thumbs
see.
up, 7 up.
We'll
Just
see.
want to touch my finger.
I'll see how I feel.
Okay.
No, but met him. I was sitting at the booth. He came over, asked me, could he buy me a drink? Yes. Bought me a couple of drinks. We chat, exchanged numbers, blah, blah, blah. So maybe about 2 days later, I was out. He asked me what I was doing. I'm like, I'm out. He's like, oh, well, how about we meet up, have a drink, blah, blah, blah.
He better than me then.
I know. Yeah, 'cause this is why.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. He better than me.
So anyway, I get there to meet with him to have a drink. It's like happy hour or whatever. And he wants to touch. Sir, we don't know each other.
See, I won't do that in public.
But that's because you are trying to,
I'm trying to touch
right
behind closed doors.
Right. No. So he's like, well, you should just come to my house.
Oh,
and
yeah.
No.
He with the shits.
I don't know you. So maybe about 4 or 5 days later, we meet up again for dinner. Tries to kiss me. Sir.
In public? In public?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he worse than me. I thought at first he went from better than me to worse than me.
Yeah, no, sir.
I'm gonna be this.
We don't know each other. Yeah. So then this is what happens. This is what you gentlemen do all the time.
You do.
That's what you gentlemen do all the time. So I'm like, sir, we don't know each other. Like, I'm not coming home with you. Don't touch me
Were you
again.
attracted to him, first of all?
He's an attractive guy, but it
was a turn off once.
It was a turn. That's a turn off for me. So I'm like, I'm not going home with you. I don't know you. So then he hits me with the line that you guys. It's two of them.
Let me see if I got this in my arsenal.
I'm sure you do. It's two of them it was a few that you guys always throw out, but he threw two at me.
Okay.
One was, we're grown.
I hit that.
Sir, I'm aware.
I hit that.
I have bills. I am very aware that I'm grown.
I hit that.
And the second one was like, oh, have you been hurt? No, I actually haven't.
I don't use that one.
Because it's like we were talking about with if you've given yourself and you've never gotten anything in return, then you must be that one. No, that's not what happened either. What's your last name?
What's your favorite color?
What's your last name?
It's funny that you say that because I just put that on one. Like if you don't even know my favorite wrestler when back in the day. Like you don't know my favorite color. You don't know my middle name.
No. And you want me to let you spit all in my mouth?
But guess what? No. That's what I say in response to dating. Like me someone asked me to take them out on a date.
I know, and you be like,
I don't know you, just like you don't know me about that sex.
so we can have sex, but we can't go have a meal.
No. Just look, just as, and
That's horrible.
Look, I said this, just as strongly as you feel about your little cootie cat, I feel about my little hard-earned money.
And you know what?
So it's the same way I can't come sit on your couch. It's the same way we ain't about to go sit down and
it's just not a good fit.
Right.
Like, I'm a dater. If I'm going to be involved with somebody, I'm a dater. Like, and I'm a homebody. You know I'm a homebody. So, like, I'm cool with cooking. I'm cool with chilling. But this is my bubble.
Right.
Stay in your bubble.
You mean coming to your home?
Well,
or just the
period. Even if I'm comfortable, even if we've talked enough and I'm comfortable enough to invite you over and say, hey, let me cook you dinner.
Did he feel on your booty first?
No, he would have got no.
He got to feel on the boot. Like, not. I'm gonna touch your chair. I'm not. Listen, watchers, I'm not touching her booty. But he got to do this first. Like, he got to touch your back first and see how comfortable. Not go in for the kiss. Not do all that. Like, he got to work his way. He got to work his magic.
Don't touch me.
The first thing I hit him with is, like, look. Let me tell you. Look, this is how I hit him. Let me tell you this, and let's see how comfortable. Then you gonna move it up. Then I hit it with the finger in the palm.
That was so cool.
I got it. I hit it. I played.
No one's done that to me in so long.
Right, that's the game. But let's go to the. We got to go to 30 Seconds of Fame.
Oh my gosh.
We got to go to. I'm with that craziness. We got to go to 30 Seconds of Fame. We're gonna start off with. Where we gonna start? We're gonna start off with our rappers. 30 Seconds of Fame is basically a segment where we allow two people to rap against each other in battle, or we allow two singers to sing. And ultimately, we find a winner, and they get treated to a meal at Roscoe's. Also, meet producers and link with producers that's hooked up with Roscoe's social media.
Yo.
Good evening. This is King Gerald with 30 Seconds of Fame. May I speak to Piccolo?
Yeah, what's going on?
How you doing, rap phenomenon?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Okay. Obviously, since we're calling you, you've made it past the qualifying round.
Nice.
So what you're going to be doing tonight is battling a guy. Are you ready to battle?
Oh.
Right. We're going to get him on the line right now. Just hold.
All right.
You ready to rap?
Am I ready to? Yeah, let's do it. Give me a beat.
You got to do the makeshift beat.
No. We should do that one day.
Do what?
We should battle rap each other.
Huh?
We should battle rap.
I'm going to win.
I'm going to win.
Hello?
Good evening. This is King Gerald with He Say, She Say. You have reached 30 Seconds of Fame. Is this Ty Malik?
Yeah, that's Ty Malik.
What's up, young man?
What's up?
Hey, you ready to rap tonight?
Man, I wasn't even expecting this, but we can get into it.
Oh, hey, okay, I got somebody on the line named Piccolo. This is who you after you made it past the qualifying round, so you're going to be rapping against him, okay?
All right.
He gonna go first, so listen, okay?
All right.
Piccolo, you there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
All right, you want a beat or acapella?
I'm going to go acapella.
Okay, got you.
Okay. First of all, no disrespect to the homie. I'm not trying to battle, but this is just, friendly competition.
Right, of course.
I'm just trying to keep it, PG as we can. But
right.
Anyway, let's see. Good morning to my haters, the image they perpetrating. No fitting into schemes, I'm trying to fit in between. A pair of double D's that got a Mercedes key, but if she ain't on her knees, chuck the deuces, yes, I leave. I get ghosts, but I ain't friendly, but that sex game, that's just silly. Maybe retarded. I should be sponsored by Ciroc and Trojan condoms. I like to fuck and to get drunk. Hangovers, yeah, that shit sucks, but since I'm only living once, it's best I live it fucking up, right? I'm in my own lane. No carpool for me, plus no gas, so these facts can't ride for free. I love Belizeans. I love them Ricans. I love them Grecians. They so freaky on the weekends. Wait, Hold up, let's get this straight for a second. I'm gonna kill every record, no need to read the credits. Shoot for the first, can't take being second. It's a damn shame how a nigga get jealous when a nigga pull out in the all-black Lexus with 2 barrels but the sounds of Texas. Wondering around who the fuck the best is. P-I-double-C, my nigga, no question.
Hey. You heard that?
Yeah, I heard.
Ty Malik, do you want that beat or you want that acapella?
So, give me a beat.
All right, let's see if you like this beat.
Huh?
We're going to see if you like this beat. Let me know if you don't want it. You hear it?
Ooh, that's a tough one. Nah. Hold on. Let me feel it.
All right.
Hey. So you need to say, run ahead up. I take your necklace so you necklace hang your head up. You see them bitches and my bitches how you fed up. You see them niggas with them pistols, now you scared up. Look, I made you look off the top. I don't need the book, don't need the pen. I just represent, and I represent my city, the city I'm in. Look, all these other rappers, they pretend. Rapping about the stuff, man, they really sinning. Cause they lying in they rap, so I don't play that. I just rap about them bowed and I don't play that. Look, hold on, I'ma take them back. Cause when I first started rapping, I ain't even rap. Look, didn't think I'd be doing this. But now I'm really doing this. Got 100 for a second so, and they already know I'm putting on for the really tough. Y'all tough. That's why I'm rapping and they know it. They know how I'm stepping when I come in. Look.
Hey, that was that off the dome, wasn't it, man?
Yeah, that was off the top.
Hey, I appreciate that freestyle. Hey, can we get your calling card?
My what?
Can we hear that? Can we hear that? What you be saying though?
What I be singing?
Saying.
Oh, my ad-lib?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait.
Hey, thank you guys, man.
Thanks,
we'll let y'all
guys.
know who makes it to the next round.
All right, for sure, man. Appreciate it.
Y'all have a good evening.
Good night.
He was off the dome.
He was. It was like 1 hour. I was like, I want this on a CD. I want to bump this in the car.
Did you throw?
I did. I was ready.
Did we have one? Did we have somebody else? Okay, wait. Let me see. Okay. Let's see if we can get our singers on tonight.
You gonna sing?
What you want to sing? My.
Oh.
It sure looks good tonight.
Focus,
After
focus.
all this time,
Focus,
I
focus.
gotta say, my. Look, I didn't win. You know, that's a 3-2-3.
Oh my gosh.
You knew I went in the zone.
You
And that's a 5.
like you hit everything. Like you were alto, tenor, baritone. Like you were riffing.
I was about to get soprano.
Oh, don't do that.
Tonight will be a special night for many more to come. And Gerald, so proud to be with you. I just want to let you know I gotta say my. You sure look good tonight.
Hi, you've reached
And you're so
323.
damn fine. I have a little. No, not that one. I got a little. You know what? We just gonna do the rappers today. Because we're gonna go into the song of the week. Mine first, your first, whatever.
You can do yours first.
No, you do your first.
Okay. So my song of the week, I guess because we're talking about booty calls intermingled with friends with benefits. I picked Creep, or Creep is my song of the week. TLC.
So I.
Kind of want to do the dance.
I don't know how to do that. See, I couldn't do that. I wasn't allowed to do that.
You weren't allowed to do that? That's hilarious.
That was
I love this song. We should put on pajamas one day and do a show like they had on in the video.
Huh?
We got a pajama party. No? Okay, cool.
I ain't gonna be able to do that.
Creep by TLC.
I sleep naked. So Gerald
What
Creep.
is this little run thing?
Ain't that like, wasn't Brandy? Didn't Brandy used to do that?
Yes, she did.
Yeah, I got that from Brandy and Ray J.
What the hell?
So I creep. Yeah. So Gerald Creep.
There, here we go. Here we go.
Yeah.
You inserted yourself again.
You didn't hear that part?
Every song.
So
No,
Gerald Creep.
I never hear that part.
Huh?
It's cool. What's your song?
My song of the day or the week is by none other than, who's my song by? the king of R&B.
R. Kelly?
R. Kelly, the king of R&B. Gerald the king of R&B. And it's one of my favorite songs. Well, he got a lot of hits, but I'm not even going to see my favorite song. I don't know what to say. I just like the song. I felt it is a little relatable to the topic. We're going to go ahead and play it. Tell you what I be doing when I be in the club. Tell you what you're not supposed to do when you're in the club. And it's going to give like rules. It's basically rules in this song. So if you follow the rules.
What's like 12 play? What are we doing here?
Go ahead. We're going to play it.
I'm a flirt. Soon as I see her walk up in the club, I'm a flirt. Winking eyes at me when I roll up on them dubs, I'm a flirt. Sometimes when I'm with my chick on the low, I'm a flirt. And when she's with a man looking at me damn right, I'm a flirt. So homie, don't bring your girl to meet me, cause I'm a flirt. And baby, don't bring your girlfriend to eat, cause I'm a flirt. Please believe it, unless your game is tight and you trust her, then don't bring her around me because I'm a flirt. Now I swear to tell the truth and the whole truth. When it comes to those, I'll be pimping like I supposed to, rolling like I supposed to, shining like I supposed to, in the club freaking with honeys like I supposed to. I don't understand when a player bring his girlfriend to the club, freaking all on the floor with his girlfriend in the club, and wonder why all these players trying to holler at her. Just soon as she go to the bathroom, player, I'm gon' holler at her. A dog on the prowl when I'm walking through the mall. If I could, man, I probably would work with all of y'all. Yeah, homie, you say she your girlfriend, but when I step up to her, I'ma be like cousin. Believe me, man, this is how them players do it in the shot. And plus we got them player flirters in the shot. Now the moral of the story is cuff your chick, cause hey, I'm black, handsome, I sing, plus I'm rich, and I'm a flirt.
Hey, homie, you ain't getting no money, you better keep away from me, you dig?
Well, if you love your girl and wanna keep your girl, don't be walking up and asking me to meet your girl, because I'm well enough to flirt when I speak to girl. She wink the eyes on the slide, I see your girl. Better treat your girl right, cause another man will. Better treat your girl like another man will, cause you leave your wife and I see your wife. Now be for real, how long you think it's finna be your wife? When I'm living the life, you just getting it right. Your old lady look at me cause you ain't hitting it right. She probably used to like you cause you the business type. That's until it came along and put some pick in the life. When I seen how that ass looking thick in the life, I know that she was checking me and digging the ice. Hey, if I get that tonight, better hit that twice. I could even make a mind if I hit that right. You know, smack that thing, sit that right. Up on that dresser, yeah, that's right. Pulling on her hair like we getting in a fight. Yeah, I know it's kinda tight, but it'll swell just right. So if you're getting sexy and shit past me, don't be upset, G, cause you might catch me trying to catch a glance up a skirt that we're clean in reverse. If I see her and I like it, let's go, y'all.
When I pull up to the club, all the shawties be like, damn, 28. Then I be like, girl, you know just who I am, don't hate. See, I done fell in love with a stripper, y'all. All I do is flirt with her and I get them draws. And I don't need no help, I got it down packed. Teddy Payne was born to flirt, now you can't down that. Now I'm a flirt whether I'm in or out of town. That's why they call me Teddy Pendergrass. I be like, oh, see ya, little mama, me, I'm more pain. What is your name? I'm feeling your vibe and I'm hoping you feel the same. I'ma wink my eye and let you know I got the game. When I pass by, I know exactly what you say. He's so, and yes, he's so. Now, hey, shawty, what he do? He mad cause I'm looking, but I already touched her. I got your boyfriend mad cause I'm a flirt.
Soon as I see her walk up in the club, I'm a flirt. Winking eyes at me when I roll up on them dubs, I'm a flirt. Sometimes when I'm with my chick on the low, I'm a flirt. And when she's with a man looking at me damn right, I'm a flirt. So homie, don't bring your girl to meet me, cause I'm a flirt. And baby, don't bring your girlfriend to eat, cause I'm a flirt. Please believe it, unless your game is tight and you trust her, then don't bring her around me because I'm a flirt. I'm the remix. Now if you walk up in the club with a bad chick and she looking at me, then I'm gon' hit. Man, jacking for chicks, I tried to quit it, but I'm a player, homie, so I had to hit it. While you buying our drinks in the club, acting like you in love, stunting like you all thug. We was switching numbers. She looking at you and I walk by, you turn your head, she wink her eye. I can't help it if she checking for a platinum type of guy. She be calling me daddy, and I be calling her mommy. She be calling you Kelly, when your name is Tommy. I don't know what y'all be thinking when you bring around me. Let me remind you that I am the king of R&B. Do you know what that means? That means if you love your chick, don't bring her to the VIP, cause I might leave with your chick. Just keeping it real. It's a player's field. Don't take no trick to the club when you just met him. Cause I'ma flirt with her, and he gon' flirt with her. And if she looking at good she gon' flirt with her. I'ma flirt. Soon as I see her walk up in the club, I'ma flirt. Oh yeah, when I roll up, please believe it, I'ma flirt. Sometimes when I'm with my chick on the low, and when she's with a man looking at me, damn right, I'ma flirt. So homie, don't bring your girl to me, cause I'ma flirt. And baby, don't bring your girlfriend to me, cause I'ma flirt. Please believe it, unless your game is tight and you trust her, then don't bring her around me, because I'm
Cause you're gonna funk. Cause you're gonna hump. Did you hear what he said?
I'm asleep.
Cause you're You sleep?
I'm asleep.
Did you hear what they said? You're gonna hump.
Moving on. I'm done with you for the evening.
You're gonna hump.
It's time to go. It's time to go. You're a mess.
You're gonna hump.
That is not what the song says.
It is.
First of all, Gerald was not in the song.
He said,
and second of all,
you gotta listen to the undertone of the beat if you wanna hear.
That's where it is. The undertone of the beat.
Undertone of the beat.
Cool. Yeah, I'm discombobulated at this particular point. What are we doing? Entrepreneur of the day.
We're gonna do entrepreneur of the day.
You go first though, because I need to pull back from that shenanigan that just transpired.
I was boosting.
I know it was a lot. It was a lot.
You
right? No.
I'm a Entrepreneur of the Week. What we like to do is take our time to give props or give a shout out to the Entrepreneur of the Week. And what we want you guys to do as the listeners or viewers is to also support them. We support anybody that's doing anything entrepreneurial or doing, their own thing, basically. So we're going to give a shout out. I give one, Sean gives one, and we ask that you just support them. My shout out of the day or the week goes out to, again, my tattoo artist. His name is Don Louie. He can be found on Facebook or it can be found on Instagram. His number is Don Louie, spelled D-O-N, Louie, L-O-U-I-E, and his phone number is 818-814-2654. Again, his number is 818-814-2654. And again, you can find him on Facebook, named Don Louie. 2 words, D-O-N, Don, and Louie, L-O-U-I-E. And you also can find him on Instagram, _Don, _Louie, spelled the same way, _Don, D-O-N, and _Louie. Again, he's my tattoo artist. I'm supposed to be getting some work, so I probably have flashed him. I'm going to get something on my, never mind.
Something on your, no. Something on your what?
My chest.
Okay.
And I'll probably next week probably show, or probably not.
Are you gonna take your shirt off next week?
I'm trying. Are you prepared for that?
Am I up?
Are you prepared?
No.
Did you see the riots?
I'm not ready.
The LA riots. They're gonna turn this building into. Again, Don Louie, go check him out. He does real good work. He has his, you could check on his Facebook and Instagram. He has samples of his artwork, so, check him out. And his prices are great. I don't think you can beat his prices. Don Louie.
You gonna come over here naked next week?
I'm gonna try not to.
Holy smokes.
I'm gonna try not to.
Cool.
But if the people begging.
Who is begging?
Huh? No, I said if.
Okay, my entrepreneur of the week is an author. His name is Dwayne Love, and the book that I'm spotlighting is a fiction book.
Okay. What's the name of the book?
The book is... Hold, please. See, you asking me questions I wasn't ready to answer.
My bad. I'm going to let you do your thing.
Oh, goodness. Okay. So, the book... I'm going to give you a summary first.
Okay. My bad. I threw you off, huh? I'm sorry.
Discombobulation.
My apologies.
There are 2 brothers. Something happened. Something transpired. One was sent away for a decade. And when he got out, he had to bury his mom, who died of cancer. But the brother who set him up or betrayed him is doing something with the woman that he loves. So it's some suspense, and it's a whole bunch of stuff.
Now he took the man girl.
He took it in his girl. It can be downloaded as an ebook on Amazon, and the Again, the author is Dwayne Love. I lost the name of the book. Oh, that sucks. I'll find it.
It sounds like an interesting book.
It does sound like an interesting book.
I will have to check that all the way out.
I want it. I want to get it on my Kindle and read it.
What kind of wife was she? Was she the wife?
You know, I don't want to
woman,
say.
Or girlfriend? Or
I don't want to say. It was a significant woman in his life. But it's D-Love. Check the book out. Again, the author's name is Dwayne Love. The book can be purchased on Kindle, Nook, iPad, Googled, and Amazon.
Gotcha. So those conclude our Entrepreneur Today. And we're going to go on the next segment, Keeping Up with the Joneses.
Keeping Up with the Joneses.
Did you watch Love and Hip Hop?
No.
I watched Love and Hip Hop. I said I didn't want to watch it. I didn't do commentary on it. I didn't do commentary on it. It's horrible.
What was the last episode? What happened on the last episode?
The last episode was basically Berg got into it with his little Hazel E because she wanted something more. Mm-hmm. And he told her he wasn't going on a red carpet with anybody.
Oh, yeah, and then he went there with the other girl. Yeah.
And then she put his penis on blast.
I did not see that.
And then he put a picture of her and Ernest Goes to Jail, or Ernest.
I did see that. Did you, the trip part, and I know this is off topic and I'm jumping in, did you see the pictures of her before she did all that stuff to herself? She was actually pretty.
Was she?
She was actually pretty. I'm going to find the pictures. I have them in my phone. I'm going to show them to you.
Okay.
She was actually a very pretty girl before she got the plastic surgery and the wig.
Man.
She was actually really pretty.
Did you see the other girl that had all the plastic surgery? And I guess she's pretty now, but she wasn't pretty at first.
Yeah, she was a hot mess.
She was terrible.
She got her body, her face, her hair.
And the funny part about it is I think knowing that you did all this to alter who you are, to look who you are today, you should kind of humble yourself in that situation. Like, maybe if she was more humble, then nobody would come at her or they wouldn't say nothing about her. But you see her booty? You see how big she made her booty?
Yeah.
I mean, I like booty, but it got to be proportionate.
And the thing is, like, natural hips move like this. Artificial hips have a tendency. Never mind.
The school is.
No.
School is on my ears.
But when you look at women who are naturally curvy, their bodies are, it's like a Coke bottle. And I'm not saying nobody has square hips, but usually the women who go out and buy those booties and those hips, it's like the Mr. Potato Head pizzas that you just kind of
SpongeBob SquarePants
stick in there. I mean, I can see why men fall all over her because she is put together.
I wouldn't. I couldn't. Like my solidness, my realness wouldn't allow me to be like, she's anything more than put together. Mm-hmm. Like, and then it makes it, like I said, it makes it worse, her attitude. So you're losing on no, I wouldn't, but I don't know. I guess there are some guys that would mess with
a lot.
Well, see, that should be like a topic or something we talk about. I wouldn't want a fake booty.
But you guys say all the time, men say, I want a natural woman, I want a natural woman, I want a natural woman. But 90% of the time, the women that you guys oogle on TV, on the internet, in magazines, and in porn or wherever else you guys look, are not natural.
And the funny part about it is you're absolutely right. But once I find out and identify like that's not real, then the oogling stops for me. Like, I can't respect that no more. Mm-hmm. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't know who has fake this and fake that or real this or real that. Mm-hmm. So I might possibly fit in that 90% that's oogling. But best believe, once I find out,
you're done. It's okay.
It's like I don't respect that no more because it's really not what I thought it was. But it's crazy, the ones that still continue to oogle. Did you see the picture of Nicki Minaj? When she was sitting
down.
I will be the first, hands up, I used to like Nicki Minaj. I used to like her. Like I really want, when I blow up, that was gonna be one of my baby mamas.
Cool.
That was gonna be one of my baby mamas.
Until you saw that picture.
But when I saw that and understood the whole ramifications of a fake booty, no. If I blew up and she came up to me, no. Hi, Nikki.
But she still looks exactly the same way she did before you saw that conglomeration on the chair.
But I didn't know it was fake. That's what I'm saying.
Are you serious?
What? Excuse me, I'll take that back. I didn't know like I said, I didn't know the ramifications of what a fake looked like.
You didn't know how fake it was?
Like, I didn't know what it looked like. I didn't know what a fake was. Like, I think they have two methods. I guess injections, and then they have implants. I didn't know the ramifications of what was taking place.
Okay.
Like, I didn't understand that there's some bullshit up under there.
Right.
I thought it was probably injections, and then her booty got bigger. Like,
but
with
injections, it's the same thing. People inject like animal fat and all kinds of stuff like that to make a booty.
Again, I didn't know the ramification. I thought they were injecting some kind of steroid, and then she's still working out. So it just
no.
And that's where I was wrong. My bad. But once I found again the ramification of that pillow shit up under there, I wouldn't even fuck with her. I wouldn't even deal with her. But I was one of the ones that was on her. So again, I said all that to say this: once I find out that a woman is not, natural,
then you lose interest.
I lose interest. I know that it's really not real.
Okay.
So let's get back to. So that concludes our Nicki Minaj booty concludes or or inflated booty.
I'm done.
Pillow booty.
Okay, so this is something I know that we're not going to necessarily tackle as a topic of our show next week, but it's something I want to talk about since we're on this page right now.
Okay.
When you see pictures of a woman and she has filtered them to death and she has made her body all this stuff that it's not. She's, cut this off and added this and made this larger.
Are you saying picture-wise or?
Picture-wise.
Okay, got you.
So when you see that on the internet, or she sends you pictures, but she's altered them to that degree, and you really like her as a person, when you see her in real life and she does not look like her picture, then does that negate everything that transpired prior, or?
I'm gonna say this off with her head.
That's rude.
But I'm gonna tell you this. This is. I'm not gonna try to pump my shit. I'm about to say this is exactly why I get straight to the business. No, but for the most part, we're not haven't had in depth. And I just told somebody this week. We haven't had in depth conversation yet. If I haven't saw you face to face.
Okay.
I feel, and I just said this week. I'm not knocking the next person in conversation. I feel my conversation is valuable. I feel I barely answer my phone.
I get it.
I'll text. I feel my conversation is valuable. Not saying the next person isn't.
I get it.
Not saying the woman's not. I know for a fact you are going to take something home with you and sleep on it from my conversation. With that being said, I don't just talk to anybody. Or even if there is a female that I'm physically interested in and we met by social media or whatever, until I saw you, we haven't had any, we had text conversations, but we haven't had any, and I probably, 8 o'clock.
Text conversation?
Yeah, but so I'm not going to lose anything if I come into contact with her and she's not, okay, I'll off with her head mentally. I'm not going to disrespect her, but okay, we can sit, talk, but it's off with her head mentally.
Okay.
And now once, things go into where I want, then I'll talk to her and have conversation. But like I said, ultimately, like if you ever, and I saw this on Facebook or Instagram, someone was saying, don't get it twisted. You don't talk to Gerald, you text Gerald.
Okay.
Like, you don't talk to me, you text me, yeah, but we don't talk. Now, with that being said, in my perspective, my put together of a kingdom, a real woman know how to get past that.
Okay.
A real woman who's really interested in having a king. And like I said prior, I date like I'm famous. So I date like you should already know who I am, which may be bad, which may be good, I don't know. But that's how I date. With that being said, a real woman is going to know how to, if she's interested in me, if she wants to proceed with us, she knows how to do what she needs to do to get what she wants. And I'm going to say this, and I know I'm talking too much.
You're fine.
I just told somebody this, too. As a woman in her 30s and up, you should be well-versed enough to know what you're doing when addressing a man or dealing with a male. Even if you're trying to get something that you don't think he will give you. And it's it's an art. It's an art as a woman to be able to, I guess, seduce what you're trying to get or to be able to finesse And a lot of women don't possess that. Either they'll be too aggressive or they'll be too passive. You have to be, it's an art. Like I said, it's art. So we might want to talk about that like next week.
That's a good, I like that.
And I immediately spotted, like, if you don't have the art, you're not going to get, you have to possess the art to get King Gerald to do anything. Like, if you think you're going to be too aggressive, I'll probably sock you. No, I'm just playing. I don't hit you. But it's off with your head if you're too aggressive. Then if you're too passive, not to say I'm going to take advantage of you, but you're not going to get what you want. So you have to meet me in the middle. You have to be able to have that art as a woman. And if you don't, that's what I'm looking for.
I think that'd be a good show. Basically, either not just, I was thinking the art of seduction, but not necessarily the art of seduction. How do you get someone's attention? How do you win someone over? Like, can you win someone over?
That really isn't interested in you.
Yeah, or that's, kind of on the fence.
Right.
Like, how do you get what you want from someone? Or what have we done? What have you done? What have I done? What have other people done to kind of persuade someone to open themselves up to them?
That makes sense. I
think that'd be kind of fun.
I
think that would be fun.
I think that would be beautiful. I think that would be perfect. Like I said, ultimately, as a woman dealing with me, you have to possess that.
I understand.
If you don't possess that, if you're too, like I said, you have to be in the middle. If you're too far on this spectrum, being passive, or you're too far on the aggressive
side.
It's just not going to happen. And I think I hate the aggressive worse. But then, not saying I'm going to take advantage, but ultimately, for her not doing, she's going to lose out.
Balance.
It's going to be because I'm not necessarily trying to take advantage of her, but I'm focused right here on what I'm doing.
Right. Balance.
Right. You're right.
All right. We have to end the show now.
Okay. You want to end it?
No.
You do.
Thank you guys for hanging out with us again. Thank you to our MCs who graced us with their flow.
Eat each other up?
It was a good.
Did they eat each other up?
I'm telling you. What?
Like last time?
What? That's horrible and hilarious at the same time. Thank you guys. It was awesome. Next week we're gonna have our singers, right?
Right.
Which will be very, very cool too. Thank you guys for taking your time out, for watching, for listening, and we will see you back on next week at 8:00.
Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for your energy. Thanks to the MCs. Again, we are here every Tuesday in conjunction with Roscoe Media. Oh, we're supposed to be getting we'll talk more about that, Taste of Soul.
Okay.
You guys might can see us at Taste of Soul. We'll let you know on Facebook or whatever. You might see us. We might have a booth, and you guys can come and talk to us, converse with us face to face. We're here every day live, 8 p.m. Tuesday. You guys have a beautiful evening.
Good night. Thank you.
Perfect love story anyway. Cliche, 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 cliche. Who wants that hero love that saves the day? Anyway. Cliche, 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 cliche. What about the bad guy goes good? Yeah. An innocent love I misunderstood. Black hourglass, toast to cliches in the dark past. Toast to cliches in the dark past.